Namaskar. I'm Smita, Jaykar, back with you again as I promised that we will do the chakras. We will begin with the Mooladhara chakra. The Mooladhara chakra, as I mentioned earlier, is right at the bottom of your body, at the perineum, where your body touches the chair or the seat or the ground on which you're sitting. It's very close to the knees. We will discuss only the Mooladhara chakra today, and also I will teach you how to chant the Mooladhara chakra. The Mooladhara chakra, as I told you yesterday, it stands for stability. The virtue of Mooladhara chakra is stability. Now these chakras tend to go in a hyper mode or a hypo mode. That is, it is overactive or it is slow. Now if the Mooladhara chakra is overactive, it goes into the mode of instability. All of us need stability in our life. Even a heavy rainfall can just throw us off gear, or a laptop doesn't work, or we don't get, the servers are down, we are lost. So these small things lead you to a lot of instability problems. But a person who has his Mooladhara chakra corrected will not go through these kind of imbalances in life. Now when you go into instability mode, you completely go off gear and you don't know how to handle situations of this sort. It is usually either you react or you respond. If your Mooladhara chakra is correct, you tend to respond, or you start reacting because you just get hyper about every small thing that goes wrong with you. On the other hand, if it is slow, there is a fear of change. In the sense, it's a frog in the well kind of an attitude. You do not want to leave your comfort zone. You're fine the way you are. Such people don't evolve. I'll tell you an example of this production manager I was working with. I was doing a Marathi serial. Very, very efficient in his work. But he did not just want to move out of that zone. I told him I will suggest your name to another Hindi channel, and he was getting a very fat pay and a better exposure to the whole thing. But when I told him to go and meet so and so, he said, no madam, I'm fine over here. I don't want to, I may not be able to adjust in the Hindi kind of a situation. This is the attitude of a person who has his Mooladhara chakra in a slow mode. We see that often in old people. They're very scared of technology. They will not try to use a phone. They will not try to learn how to message and things like that. They don't. A computer and a laptop is a far cry. So people do not want to evolve. When you don't want to evolve is a perfect case of a Mooladhara chakra being in a slow activity. You are anxious when you start off new or you take a new job. That is fine. But you do take the leap, and sometimes whenever you take the leap, it is for the better. Most of the time it so happens, thank God I took this leap and I went here and I went there. Or people who don't want to leave the country and go. You could get a better pay somewhere else, but they don't want to leave their comfort zone. This is a perfect case of a Mooladhara chakra being in a slow drive. Now this is about the Mooladhara chakra as far as the stability is concerned. Mooladhara chakra looks like this. It is a 4-petaled red in color chakra. So when you concentrate on the Mooladhara chakra, when you're doing the chakra dhyana, you can have this image for the Mooladhara chakra. All our chakras are all in a form of petal. They are very delicate petals, and most chakras are inverted, and the chakras are not in a straight line. When the chakras are not aligned, you have physical, emotional, spiritual kind of problems. Any problem you have is all connected with some chakra or the other, because the 7 chakras are connected to your 7 endocrine glands. Also, the 7 chakras are connected to your 7 segments of the brain. Every chakra which gets activated, that part of your brain gets activated. Accordingly, you get those kind of experiences in life. Those kind of people come in your fold, in your aura. That is the main thing of the chakra. Now this chakra stands for the Mother Earth. It's grounding. If this chakra is not correctly aligned, your existence on this Mother Earth feels shaky. It is red in color, so people who have a Mooladhara chakra weak should incorporate a lot of red color in their entire day-to-day life. For example, you could use a red mug, or you could wear a red band on your wrist, or use a red ballpoint. Use your bathroom slippers as red in color. In your house you can throw rugs which are red color. Incorporate red in somehow or the other in your life. That's how you also activate Muladhara Chakra. People who are used to gardening and who are connected to the Mother Earth have the Muladhara Chakra very stable. Here, when you live in cities, you don't have that kind of an opportunity. But in villages or people who are used to doing gardening, they have the Muladhara Chakra very, very, very aligned. So this is the thing of the Muladhara Chakra. And grounding of the Muladhara Chakra is the most essential thing for every human being to do. If your Muladhara is not grounded, that is your root chakra which is not grounded, there is an imbalance in all your chakras. So the rooting and the grounding of the Muladhara Chakra is very, very, very essential. We will teach you how to do the chanting of the Muladhara Chakra. Every chakra has its Bija mantra, which is called the seed mantra. For the Muladhara Chakra, the Bija mantra is Lang. L-A-N-G, some people say L-A-A-M. So either it's Lang or Lam, that doesn't matter. But I will teach you how to do the chanting of the Muladhara Chakra. The chanting of the Muladhara Chakra usually, or any chakra, has to be done minimum 7 to 10 times. So when you do the entire chakra, dhyana, it would take you about 40 to 45 minutes. But if you don't have time, you could do one chakra at one time. Today you could do the Muladhara, tomorrow you do the Swadhisthana, then you do the Manipura. When you have the time, you can do all of them together. I feel or I suggest you should not count whether it's 7 times or 10 times. Just keep on chanting. When you feel, okay, I have done this enough, you can stop. Because then your mind, your attention goes to the counting. I've done it 7 times, I've done it 10 times. We don't need to count sometimes, because when you are completely in that dhyana state, the counting doesn't matter. So we will teach you now how to do the Muladhara Chakra chanting. When you do this meditation, what you have to be careful about is your back has to be straight. You could be sitting on a chair if you can't sit down, or you could sit in a Padmasana or a Vajrasana. All you have to take care is your back has to be absolutely straight. For the Kundalini Shakti, which is also situated in the Muladhara Chakra, for it to rise, the only way to rise for it is through the spinal cord. And if the spinal cord is bent, then it does not rise properly. So the Kundalini Shakti to rise, which is in the Muladhara Chakra, it is also the sthan of Ganesha. So Muladhara Chakra is the most important thing. And for it to rise, it has to go through the spine. So all you have to do is to sit straight. When you have to do this dhyana, for any meditation, of course, on a hungry stomach, which is early in the morning, the time you get up, is the best time. But do not make excuses for the dhyana. You can do it anytime you like. You could do it before sleeping, you could do it anytime. But I suggest don't do it on a heavy stomach, because then you tend to burp and it's not very comfortable. So after your meal, you give a 2-hour gap and you can do it anytime. It does not have to be an auspicious day or a non-auspicious day, Amavas or this, that. It doesn't matter. When it comes to spirituality, all these things don't matter. So you can do the dhyana at any time, and any person can do it. But these chakras, if you dissect a human body, you will not see these chakras in the human body. They are in your subtle body, which we call the auric body. Our body, besides this body made of food and nutrients, which is the Annamaya Kosha, we have 5 more layers to us, which is the Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha and Anandamaya Kosha, which is the aura as we commonly know it as. So it is situated in your Pranamaya Kosha. People who are psychics can see the chakra if it is not correct. They can tell you, be careful, you might have this kind of problem. Because it first appears in your Pranamaya Kosha, and then by the time a disease has to hit your body, it takes about 3 to 4 months. So it is all there in your auric body. So this is about the Muladhara Chakra. We shall start with the chanting of the Muladhara Chakra. I'll teach you how to chant. If you have any questions, you can write to me on this email ID, trust.newleaf @gmail.com. Thank you very much. We'll start with the chanting. Remember, you have to keep your back straight. Your hands have to be in chin mudra, like this. Your first finger and the thumb join in this fashion on your thighs. Close your eyes and for about 2 minutes just concentrate on your breath. Do not deep breathe, just concentrate and see how the air goes in and comes out of your nostrils. The Bija mantra for the Muladhara chakra is Lang. Lang. After you've done your chanting, you can feel the vibrations at the Muladhara chakra. You can feel the chakra getting activated gradually. It's a very, very powerful dhyana. All problems related to your body, mind, body and spirit are connected to your chakras. So if your chakras are aligned, you are set. And the most important is the Muladhara chakra. So enjoy yourself and have a great time doing the Muladhara chakra chant.